Hey friends, it's Ellie here. I hope you guys are doing well. I am here in Kelowna, having on our family vacation. We're here for 2 weeks camping. First time in my life camping with almost 3-year-old baby. It's challenging. It's our second day here. So last night was our first night sleeping in a tent. And it was really interesting experience because I've never been I've done camping once a long time ago, and I don't even remember how was the experience. But now here in Kelowna is 32 degrees, really hot weather. But yesterday there was a wind, and you can sleep in the tent, but you still can hear the wind, and it was pretty strong wind. And I started thinking that you can hear the wind, you can hear different sounds from birds or different animals crawling around. And those are the sounds that we don't hear that often in the big city, especially when you close the windows and the doors in your house, and you can actually avoid hearing those sounds. And here in the nature, you can hear those sounds from the nature, but they're so unusual to us, and we've kind of forgot about this noise. And I felt vulnerable because you're in the forest, sleeping on the ground in a tent, and it's not those solid four walls that I'm get used to, that protects me and keep my family safe from the nature or from animals or whatever. And I started thinking, okay, this a long time ago, people were living in the caves, people had to sleep on the ground, people were sleeping in the forest. They didn't have houses, right? Back thousands of years ago, and they were fine. They had this instinct to protect themselves, right? They had their senses very well developed. But we, as people living in the cities, we kind of we don't have these instincts to protect ourselves, and we lost this sense of being vulnerable, right? And as I was sleeping in the tent, feeling vulnerable and feeling kind of worried about about the safety of my family. And I started thinking, okay, this is the way we actually trap our souls, our minds in between four walls, because we were so afraid people to hurt us, and we try to protect our feelings, our emotions, and we hide our personality behind the walls because we don't want other people to see us, what the true nature, what we really are, the person that we really are. And I don't know when that happened and why we're building this high walls, and we are afraid to show ourselves. And when I started doing these videos, I actually challenged myself to be vulnerable, because nobody can like everything. I mean, there will be people that don't like me. There will be negative comments. But I'm open and I'm vulnerable, and I'm okay with that. And yeah, and I'll be fine. But maybe I'll try to not hide myself between the walls, and I will be vulnerable. The same way I was sleeping in a tent last night and I was vulnerable. Yeah. Well, that was my message for this week about the vulnerability and why we are hiding behind the walls. We're protecting our personality behind the walls. Let's be open. Let's show our true personality, our true nature. And don't hide behind lies. And because sometimes in order to hide, it's so hard in here. In order to hide our personality, we create lies, and we totally get lost in lies and behind the walls. And I hope you get me where I'm going. Yeah, okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later, and I'm waiting my husband to come. We stop at the farmer's market to buy some fresh produce. I'm very excited to try Kelonians. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tomatoes and veggies and fruits and all this goody, yummy fruits and veggies. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Take care. Bye.